took them long enough. Now let's see if my favorite officer is on the job today. And there he is. Oh no, looks like I didn't escape the scene of the crime fast enough. Oh, what shall I do? Learn how to take a joke, baby. They seem to not teach comedy at the police academy, huh? I'm kidding. Someone's grumpy today. Let me guess. Your date stood you up again? I keep telling you, you aren't going to find any luck with normal civilians. What? Did you forget about the millions of proposals I've been sending you? Don't tell me you've been keeping them as evidence at the GCPD. So dedicated to your job. Annoying, but cute. I love a devoted man. So, officer, what are you going to do to me this time? Oh, I only injured them a little bit. Besides, they deserved it. They stole my purse, pushed over someone's grandma, and set an apartment building on fire. Sure, I am all about crime, but not towards innocent people. I could have recruited them to join my group, but they weren't good enough. Couldn't even put up a fight. Yeah, they are paralyzed. But so what? Good thing they can't run off to push over more grandmas. What is the police going to do? Arrive late to the scene? And guess what? You were late. Again. How can people rely on law enforcement if they're always too late? How can we make sure these bad boys don't go around terrorizing other people again? And don't even mention prison. Eventually, they'll either break out or be let out, and then they'll continue their crimes. Usually. Why do you think I take care of them properly? Oh, don't get all angry at me, darling. I'm simply making it easier for you. Less criminals to worry about. Since I'd prefer if you only cared about me. Hey, you're not going to arrest me, are you? This was simply self-defense. For the most part. Sure, my standpoint may be corrupted, but so is your job, darling. Rough? A little too tight, don't you think? You're starting to make mommy excited. Better yet, we'll be alone in your car. So, officer, you plan on taking me back to your place? I'm tired of being locked up. You know I'm going to break out again, right? Prison isn't the most secure place to keep criminals, and yet you keep throwing them in there anyway. It's almost as if you like the chase. Oh, you know, capturing me, putting me behind bars, I break out, and you're on the hunt for me again. Could I possibly be the reason why you still have your job? Was just a silly assumption. I know you're more than qualified for your job. But don't act as if you're not happy to see me. You keep looking at me in the rearview mirror, looking away every time you make eye contact with me. I can even start to hear your heartbeat racing out of your chest. Someone's nervous. I can tell when you're lying, you know. Tapping your index finger on the wheel, darting glances, slight change in breathing. Seems like you've missed me a lot more than you thought. How about we stop this game of cat and mouse and finally close in the tension between us? Baby, no one can keep secrets from me. You keep track of me, my movements 24/7. You keep tabs on all my men and are always somehow appointed to investigate my crime scenes. I mean, I get it. You were assigned my case by the commissioner. But I wasn't your initial criminal to take care of now, was I? You fought for it, didn't you? Didn't I say you can't keep secrets from me? I've got some men on the inside, feeding me everything about you. Nuh-uh. I'm not going to snitch on my men. But I'll have you know, there are a lot of traitors in the GCPD. Can't trust no one nowadays. Not even your partner, Johnsky. Besides, an honest, brave, cute little police officer like you doesn't deserve to be in such a corrupt and boring occupation. You're still young after all. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life in danger, chasing after pesky losers? You don't need to be hearing all that, baby. Can't have you ditch me for another criminal now, can I? There needn't be any distractions while I talk to you. Especially all that boring police chit-chat. Come on, darling. Take these handcuffs off of me and join me in a life of freedom. No strict bosses breathing down your neck. No more incident reports. No more miserable days at your desk waiting for your shift to be over. Only fun, like robbery, arson, mind control. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Of course, to only those who are truly evil. The wrong people in power, those who take advantage of people weaker than them, serving the true justice the world needs. Side with the civilians, the real, the true people who shape the city, those who need help. It doesn't have to be dangerous if you don't want it to be. I wouldn't have you out on the field if there was a chance for you to get hurt. You'll be by my side at all times. You can help with the logistics, transportation, all the tasks that can be done within our safe house. But if you prefer to lounge around and not do any work, that's okay too. You will have a special place next to me, letting the others know to not mess with you. My men can be scary at first, but I promise you that they aren't as scary as they look. They all came from different walks of life, but with similar stories. Being wronged by the system. I can sense your faltering. But you aren't 100% convinced, are you? Well, I think I can help sweeten the deal. You're a simple man, aren't you, baby? It doesn't take a lot for you to get on your knees and submit. You act all tough, put up a front, and pretend to be this intimidating cop. But I know deep down, you want nothing more than to be pampered by a kind, gentle, older woman. A soothing voice telling you it'll all be okay. Having your hair played with, being called a good boy, and your deepest, darkest desire is to have your head squished between a pair of soft, warm, thick thighs. You have yet to meet a woman willing to fulfill your desires. So you continue to keep up an act in hopes of not being seen as unusual. No, it's not weird, darling. Everyone likes and enjoys different things. And I know the perfect person to truly make you happy. Well, honey, you're looking right at her. How about I give you a little sample of what I could offer? The life that you would be living if you chose to be with me. Yeah? Take me back to your place. Let mommy show you what being my good boy is like. Nice place you've got here. Nice and cozy, all for yourself. I'm afraid after this, you won't be returning to this lonesome life anymore. Are you okay with that, sweetie? Alright, I'm just making sure. I want you to be willing to be on my side. I may be forceful and cruel to many people, but you're the only one I can't hurt. Your consent matters to me. That's my good boy. Now then, what should we start with? Some hair play? Sweet nothings? Lay you on my pillowy chest to listen to my soft heartbeat? Oh, straight to the thighs, huh? Sure thing, darling. Kneel on the floor for me. Hmm? I said what I said. Kneel. Don't you want to be a good boy? Hmm? Don't you want to feel mommy's thighs pressing against both sides of your face? Maybe even adding a little pressure every now and then? Mm-hmm. Listen to mommy. Let me fulfill your fantasy. I'll sit on the edge of the bed with my legs open, and in a non-suspicious way, put your head between them, okay? Didn't anyone tell you to not look up a lady's skirt? Well, since it's you, you're free to stare at any of my body parts all you want. Alright, are you ready? I'll give you some nice head scratches too. And squish. Feel my thighs press against the sides of your head, squishing your cheeks, making you feel all warm and fuzzy. Not just in your head, but never mind that. Can't say too much here, can I? There. You can finally relax. It's just you and I in this room, enjoying each other's presence, temporarily forgetting about our current responsibilities. Good boys like you deserve to be loved. You've been working so hard at work with a little reward, little appreciation for all you do. It's unfortunate how life treats you unfairly. You must have been feeling pretty low about yourself too, huh? Low self-confidence, self-esteem, like the world doesn't like you. Oh, darling, don't listen to those bad thoughts, okay? You're doing the best you can, and I truly mean that. There's only so much you can do, and that's okay. Life is going to throw obstacles at you, tearing you down, and making it more difficult to live as it already is. But it's time to take a breather. A break between Mommy's comforting thighs. Listen to Mommy's voice, my words. I will try my best to protect you from all the bad in the world. Trust Mommy. Ditch your miserable life and forever live one that is full of love, kisses, and thighs. Mommy loves you, darling. Mommy loves you so, so much. Why do I love you? You're the strongest person I know. No matter how weak you think you are, all your hardships you've faced so far, and yet you're still here, right in front of me. You're still here, alive and well, for the most part. Your adorable smile, it lights up my world and melts my heart every time I see it. Your silly sense of humor. I listen in on the jokes you try to make with your colleagues. It's a shame they don't land well. I think you're rather funny. Your presence. Just being near you brings me comfort and peace. Like nothing else matters. Meeting you has given me a reason to get out of bed every day. To continue what I do just so I can hear your voice. See your face. My most favorite person in the entire shitty world. There, my precious boy. Let mommy's thighs cradle you, protect you from the harshness of the world. You're safe here in my embrace. Shh. Don't say a word. Just breathe and let my love wash over you. You're so strong, my darling. So brave. I know you've been through so much, but you've made it through. You're a survivor, my love, and I'm so proud of you. Don't you worry your pretty little head about a thing, my sweet boy. Mommy's got you. You just focus on being the best good boy you can be, and I'll take care of the rest. I'll protect you, cherish you, and love you unconditionally. Does that sound good to you, darling? You want to quit your job, leave this place, and become mommy's good boy? Give me a little nod. Let me know you want me as much as I want you. Playing a little hard to get now, are we? Alright, baby. I'll give you more squish. The squish you want. The squish you deserve. Move your hands and grip onto the outer side of my thighs, okay? That's it. Have something to hold in case you need it. Now, for a tighter squish for my good boy. Yeah? You're feeling the pressure now, Before I was doing it pretty lightly, giving you a little taste and to get used to it. But now, oh, now it's the real thing. I don't even know if you can hear every word I say. Too focused on being squished, Enjoying being between mommy's thighs. The thighs you've always wanted to be in between. This intimacy. We've been yearning for it ever since we met, haven't we? Our playful encounters, sometimes more tense than others. I would hold myself back from pinning you against the wall and making out with you, lifting you up a little with your legs wrapped around me and relieving my stress on your lips. Maybe I should have pounced on you earlier, and as much as I wanted to, I wanted us to have a deeper relationship. Not one just driven by lust or impulsive decisions, but one where we develop this distance of hatred between us, rivalry, and letting it slowly close in as we realize our feelings for each other. Realizing how unfortunate it is that we're on the opposite sides of the justice system. You know, some enemies to lovers action. Not that I've ever hated you, but I must admit, your blind devotion to being an officer has angered me at times. But it's alright, darling. You didn't know any better. There is no need for us to fight anymore. No more chasing. No more being pitted against each other. We can finally embrace our love and live the life we want together. Become mommy's good boy once and for all. Yeah, you will. Oh, you've made mommy the happiest woman in the world. You're finally mine now. And I'm never letting you go. Come up here and give mommy a kiss. Not too spicy, not too light, but one to confirm our mutual feelings for one another. Remember the feeling of mommy's lips, baby. Because from now on, I'm going to kiss you so much you're going to beg for a break. But I won't give you one. You're curious? Alright then, give me one more. A long, passionate one.
482. 482. Let us know you'll be out all night.
Oh dear.
Your location again.
Looks like your colleagues are looking for us. Sorry to put a pause on our long-awaited makeout session, but we should get out of here. Take what you need and say goodbye to this place, darling. It's time to take you to your new home.